Hello everyone. I'm delighted you've chosen to do this 1-week singing course. Before we start, I'll give you some important information. First of all, your teachers. As you know, we're running classes in 2 different singing styles and each has its own teacher. The jazz course will be taught by Robert Park. Some of you will remember him from last year. And Susan Broccoli will teach you to sing songs from famous musicals. Her surname spelt Brokley. The course highlight is the concert for family and friends on Friday. It'll begin at 8:30, but if your guests want to get the best seats to watch you, theatre doors open at 8 o'clock. On the night of the concert, we want you to feel relaxed. T-shirts are fine, but we ask that they're blue so everyone looks similar. The traditional colour for concerts is black, of course, but we think that's a bit dark. You'll enjoy performing, I'm sure. Now for some other information. To find your way around the building, you can always ask your teachers or the security guard if you need help. There's also a map showing where all the rooms are, which you can get from the receptionist. I'll introduce you in a moment. The lunch break will be at 1 p.m. We don't have a cafe, I'm afraid. There's a kitchen for preparing food, but there's nowhere to sit and eat there. So, take your sandwiches or whatever to the hall, much nicer, with a view of the garden next door.
Welcome to the Careers Interview. Today we're talking to Mickey Diaz, who'll tell us what it's like to work as a hairdresser. Mickey, why did you become a hairdresser?
Both my parents were hairdressers and worked with lots of well-known TV stars, but I really expected to do something completely different. It was after college, when I was looking for work, that a friend said I could help in his hairdresser shop. So I did, and I ended up staying.
So, what's a normal working day like?
Busy. I get in early. We decide who's going to do which jobs each day. It's best if we mix things up. Do a few women's cuts, a few men's, some colour. Stopping for a coffee or a rest can be difficult, but I always make time for that. I often stay late to prepare things for the next day too, but that's fine with me.
What's the best part of the job?
I really enjoy exchanging news with the people who come back regularly for haircuts. Sometimes they want a new style and ask me to be creative. I'm not keen on doing that. I prefer to show people pictures of the latest haircuts and get them to choose one instead.
So, is there anything you don't like about your job?
Some hairdressers get upset if customers are rude, but I never let anyone bother me. We have to take health and safety courses, which I find extremely dull, but I know they're necessary. I'm also responsible for training new colleagues at the shop. I prefer cutting hair. I don't mind sharing my knowledge, though.
I see. How does it feel when you've finished a haircut?
It's very important to me to get a haircut right, but when the customer walks out of the door, their hair's already growing back. I know I won't see that exact same cut again, which is a shame. I usually feel there's something I could do better, so I'm always trying to improve, to keep customers satisfied.